Hey guys, Button25 here. Another World of Warships replay, this time in the Tier 8 British aircraft carrier Implacable. Just to give some context into this, like why we're starting in this situation, that is because the game, like my game had crashed. I think the internet connection broke or something. And by the time I came back, this was the situation. I hope the thing still works and let me get in. There we go.
Enemy force. Let's get to it.
Now. So I'm keeping an eye on this. Keeping an eye on this because I did actually respond to that.
Engaging enemy. Taking fire.
There we go. This is C-Fires.
Approaching target.
Yeah, I think this shall miss the left-hand task.
Taking fire.
No, it did land one hit. Yeah, I don't do enough CV videos because I don't really play CVs frequently. Seems the replay isn't quite used to this.
Maintaining present course.
So yeah, I'm currently trying to deal with the destroyers. Yeah, this battle gets interesting. It's like, okay, the left-hand task has been finished off, but I know there's a Z-23 in there. Not detected. That's for the squadron, just for those of you wondering. So it gives up a different warning if the actual carrier back there gets detected. Now there's Z-23. I think he starts letting smoke. Oh, or not. Maybe he just sits there.
Taking fire.
Well, I set him on fire and put several missiles into him. Oh, rockets are not missiles. I think missiles would need to be guided. Well, I could be wrong.
Target. We're under attack.
Yeah, those did miss, but yeah, I think that Z-23 is as good as dead. I don't think they've got heals. I think that's only the pan-European DDs that have the heal. Yep, now I'm taking off one of the torpedo squadrons.
Airborne.
I'm aiming mainly for that Bismarck. I've kind of finally gotten the hang of aiming with these torpedo planes because I used to just miss every single drop. Interesting formation these things are flying like that. In reality, that would be awfully close. Like, yes, as you can see, I am acknowledging that, yes, I will gladly deal with those. Deal with that German battleship. The Bismarck, he has not learned not to mess with British air power. I can see he's starting to turn towards me. As I enter into a bit of a dive, try to maneuver. And no, I don't think it's this salvo, but it's another one. It's like I think I land one of those torpedoes, even though it's bow on. Yep. And there's just a kind of a point-blank torpedo attack of you are not dodging this. Now, watch that. Right. He's dodged that one. He's taken that hit. However, his rudder is not fast enough. He dodges the torpedo and then turns back into the way of that torpedo.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I think I got that torpedo off. Yes. So this moment I was just staying around saying, right. Flooded him before that torpedo could hit and then just one for good measure. I think for this moment this is an even battle. I'm putting up one of the bomber squadrons. And I decide against it. And put up one of these because I noticed the Harakaze. I think, right, I need to support these guys. Because otherwise we're screwed. Oh, my aircraft carrier has been detected. I don't think anyone actually opens fire on me. Yeah, of course I'm running in. I think I might call in some fighters. Or that might be at a later stage. Yeah, there is the Aryan there, which is basically a Kutuzov, but Pan-Asian. It's a Sverdlov class cruiser. Now, I know the Harakaze is in here. I don't know where. Okay, I see there was a splash there. I'll land one hit. Yeah, I'm swinging around so as to not...
Engaging enemy. Taking fire.
Yeah, no. Well, so I think I might actually just... Yep. I'm also making my way down this way, both to kind of reduce the time taken for me to get to the action of the aircraft, and also because I can see things are really going down there. So there's no need for me to fear because the entire enemy team is there, and they're getting picked up. Right, so the Harakaze is gone, so I take aim at the Urian. Now these, unlike British bombers, unlike I'm pretty sure literally every other bomber, like every other nation's bombers, don't dive, so you don't get that accurate of a bomb. You don't have the accuracy of the other bomb drop of diving down, getting close, last minute dropping. So these are easier to dodge, I think. There we go, I'm roughly coming in from his front. The annoying thing is this doesn't show the reticle.
We're under attack.
Okay. Did land some of those, but not all. So quickly swinging back around. Also, yeah, having to deal with the flak. Okay. Another plane bites the dust. Bombs away. I like how the bombs kind of arc up. That's better, instead of on fire. Quite viciously. And now I send the torpedo bombers out to deal with them. Now the enemy team has a Kutuzov. Concentrate fire on the area. Yes, that is what I am doing. But then I realize, I think, right, they're actually going to deal with them. Yep. Change of plans. Time to go turrets hunting. When will these German battleships learn not to mess with British air power? Right, there's a hipster. And we got a Massachusetts and a Megami there. At this moment we're kind of winning by a destroyer. I think these guys deal with the hipper, and I'm going ahead and taking on the turrets. Because that hipper's not going to last much longer.
Taking fire. Approaching target.
Yeah, we did lose the Megami, but they also lost the hipper. That's Massachusetts v Tirpitz, and I intend to help the Massachusetts. However, yeah, I am having to deal with fighters from the Shokaku and the tier pits. But I do on both of those torps. And then I come back in from the other side. So this guy's decided the best thing to do when under air attack is to slow down. Oh well. Didn't actually get to sinking him, but... yeah, the Massachusetts pretty much... well, he's still afloat, but... not for long. I'm pretty sure... yep. Send up another bomber squadron, although I think these just end up dealing with the Shokaku. Oh, I don't know if I actually do a bombing around the tier pits. Can't remember this. I played this quite a while ago. You can see I'm kind of sailing around behind these islands, just to actually provide me a bit of extra cover in case I do get spotted. And also to prevent me from getting spotted. I am still, at this present moment, aiming at the tier pits. Even though he is under heavy attack from the other ships of the same Impromptu squadron. Bombs away! And Turpitz is deaded. However, I am getting strafed by that Shokaku's fighters. Ah, that is not good, but it's only the Shokaku. Loyang and the Martel are going for the cap. I think at this point I also go in for the cap, because at this point I am just as likely to get killed either way. And I am a relatively fast ship, but I don't think I get there in time. Because now the Shokaku's primary focus is harassing them. Well, honestly, I think what the Shokaku's trying to do is dealing with them, so it's a one-on-one between me and him. Which, honestly, see, I've been lucky enough that I'm relatively intact. Like, my air... one, I haven't been actually targeted. And two, my squadrons are mostly intact. I call them fighters to provide air support for them. But the Shokaku called those in as well. And my fighters do bugger all to engage them. Wonderful. Call them fighters and they don't even do their one job. Ah, well there's the Shokaku. Time to have some fun. Also trying not to get killed by those fighters. The AA of the Shokaku is not that great, so I can fend that off. Boom. Ah, however, a lot of those... yeah, because I got two fighter squadrons on my ass. Did land a hit though, so... yeah, the Liang is complaining that the Martel's out of the cap, I believe. Yeah, I'm sending out whatever I can at this point. I have changed course, I am aiming for the cap. Don't know why I switched over to these. Maybe I think, alright, I've got more of these lying around so I can shred the Shokaku. But the Shokaku's been detected, so I think the Martel will take him out quite easily. Even though he is flooding, and the Shokaku's coming back for another go. So yeah, Seafires, not very good carrier aircraft just due to the nature of their landing gear. They were quite prone to toppling over. And I think the wheels snapped quite often. Now the Shokaku missed. Who's the superior carrier now? Okay, yes, this isn't a great battle with 58k damage, but it isn't bad either. This one I'm just trying to get one last attack run off on him. This one, it doesn't matter how many aircraft you lose because, well, you're gonna win anyway. And Shokaku's down. Now, so I guess that was a battle in the Implacable on bot M25. Goodbye.